on Made in SA, we are all about the numbers with Andrew, who dreams about applying his accountancy skills.
My dream is to become a management accountant, and one of these years to own my own management accounting firm.
To be successful in this industry, you would need a lot of discipline.
This is how we roll on Made in SA. We celebrate young people of excellence and give them a kickstart on the road to making their dream a reality.
My name is Andrew Leo and I'm 19 years old from Unit D Temba Hammanskraal. What's unique about Unit D Hammanskraal is that the citizens, they are loving, caring and supporting in each and every manner you can expect. I would describe myself as a person who's energetic, full of life, well-disciplined and well-mannered. My hobbies, the first thing I love watching TV law series is because I believe in educating myself in the terms of law, and also cooking and also playing marimba. One thing I've forgotten which I love so much is reading financial intelligence books. My queen, my mother, especially mo pilombaga because of everything. Ke kam kokeling ke monno keleng yena today because of yena. Without yena, I don't think ngaba mo keleng today.
Andrew is a very good boy, reliable, understanding, cooperative. Andrew, if I say I don't have money, when I say he's very cooperative and understanding, when I say I don't have money, wait for month end. Month end. My mom doesn't have anything at the moment. So he's a very sweet boy.
And the second person, ke mamolwaka, magogo. Lena she has helped me a lot. Kenang who this thing actually, and then ke nan rutileng hore ke be le discipline ke na leng yona gore ke ska ba weak ke ska no tsa ke moya fe.
Alina laga ke Volin Chaveleng. I've been friends with Andrew for 5 years. Yeah. Re kopan sa ke marimba, and then untutse ke dlala marimba, and he was like, sir, I want to play marimba. I was like, oh, okay. You're welcome. So from then Ratoma were friends.
My name is Wiva Malapane and I've been friends with Andrew since grade 6. Yeah, ever since then we've been together, closest buddies ever.
Andrew for me, ngamhlalosa as a motho elong gore o ambitious, o batla go lena dintho.
I'd say he's adventurous. He's very adventurous. Like if he sets his mind to one thing, he goes for it, no matter the obstacle.
The source of my drive is my family. My inspiration is my family because my nieces and nephews, they look up to me to give them the guidance and the foundation in which they need to succeed in life so that we can alleviate poverty.
Is that whatever time it is, day or night, if you call him Ose Shapo, he's there for you.
One thing I really love and adore about Andrew, he respect.
One thing Andrew's not good at is listening when he's trying to be taught in a certain manner he's supposed to be taught in. He likes doing things his way. Even though you tell him that we're going straight, he just wants to go and explore other sides first before.
Andrew is short-tempered, you know, just like that.
My dream is to become a management accountant and one of these years to own my own management accounting firm. I started having this dream now I get grade 11. My accounting marks they improve, and then we went to a career seminar go UNISA in grade 12.
Dream ya Andrea batla management accountant. At first I didn't understand what is management accountant because na nikinagana gore management accountant chartered accountant is the same thing. So na nikipoleletse gore o tloetsa bo hospitality management, and I was encouraging him go ya go that field. And then only to find that I ke batla ya go ke batla this accounting field. So that's when ke realized gore okay, Andrew actually he's very serious about accounting. Then ra start ra mo support.
Andrew's dream of being a management accountant, what I think about is that he loves accounting, he loves numbers. From grade 8, he's been arguing with teachers. I think it's a good path for him. He's doing what he loves.
Dream ya Andrew ya go ba management accounting. I think, or not to say I think, I believe the way ke meeting ka teng ana le passion a ratang mosebetsi wa hae, definitely sure o tlo achieve a dream ya hae.
It is important for me to follow my dream because I want to be a great influence and a guidance towards my nephews and nieces that Baban Latella. Because I believe that as an uncle I am today, they look up to me a lot.
A coach, it will help him hurry. He must focus on one thing and get it done with. Sometimes like a lot of things at the same time.
If I didn't have the dream of becoming a management accountancy, I believe that maybe I would go for law.
Mfanaga, I trust you, and you know I've been begging you and go bonsa as moholo ko wena o gero itse untwana ko nna fela. So I wish you all the best and I believe in you.
Naganore, just go for it, Mfanaga. Pusha, you know why you're doing this. Do it for yourself mostly. And yeah, I believe in you.
We want Andrew to become a professional marimba player, but okay, we can see numbers are his life. Time for him to meet his coach. Today we hang with Andrew, who loves everything about numbers and dreams of becoming a management accountant. What exactly does this career entail? Time for Andrew to pull out his calculator and show us his skills.
My name is Henico Schalekamp. I'm a qualified chartered accountant. I'm with the firm PKF Johannesburg. Basically, what we do is we assist clients with their audits, also with their financial planning. That will also include any tax information. My industry is basically all about just checking what the profits are, because you need to know if the specific company is making money. To be successful in this industry, you would need a lot of discipline. Just to become a chartered accountant, it's 7 years of study. The biggest misconception about my job is that I think we are bean counters. We don't just merely write up the books. We actually interpret information. We're also involved in strategic decisions with management. What I dislike about my job, it's very time-consuming. Sometimes you do need to work excessive hours. Today I'm coaching Andrew. He will be pursuing a career in management accounting. He's a first-year student at a University of Johannesburg. We're gonna show him how it works practically, what he's studying theoretically at university.
Today I'm expecting to meet my coach and get more practical part of the management accounting field and just see whether this is the right career for me or not. Yeah. I'm a bit nervous because I'm not sure whether I will perform the way I'm supposed to and, I'll make my coach proud. If it turns out to be something I don't like or disappointing, I'm really going to be very much disappointed because I feel like this is what I was born to do, Good afternoon.
Afternoon, how are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm well.
I'm here to see my coach.
Your name is sir?
Mr. Andrew Liu.
Mr. Andrew Liu.
Yes.
Please have a seat. I'm going to call your coach for you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Andrew.
Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
Good. Let's go and have a chat in my office. After you. Welcome, Andrew. Tell me a bit about yourself.
I come from Amanskraal, Temba. I was raised by a single parent, and then now I'm currently studying at the University of Johannesburg, studying Becon Finance, because I obviously want to become a management accountant.
Why did you select to study management accountancy rather than chartered accountancy?
That began when I was in high school. The aspects in the accounting module, the ones that I was exceptionally performing in, were cash flows, cash budgets, production cost statements. So those things are the things that are used by a management accountant. So I thought to myself that those aspects are the main reasons why I enjoy accounting. So instead of me doing the whole CA and everything where there are some aspects I might not like, let me do something where I like all the aspects so that I can grow further and pursue my dream and one day have my own management accounting firm.
Let me just give you a bit of a background between what a chartered accountant does and what a management accountant does. So if you go the full route and you study to become a chartered accountant, a portion of the modules will include management accounting. Basically, management accountancy, you're basically going to calculate profit margins on specific projects. You're also basically going to be the right-hand man of the financial director. If he wants you to calculate any profit margins on certain projects, net asset values, that will basically be what your career will be like. You're only in your first year of study, so you might change your mind, so it could be a better career option to maybe consider studying chartered accountancy.
Okay. Right.
What's your views on that, or are you so set on just doing management accounts?
The problem is that, let's say I do now want to study chartered accountancy. The problem is that maybe I might find some aspects difficult, and I might not want to pursue the challenge or conquer the challenge because I might not be like, no, I'm not interested in this. Because maybe it's not financial management, or it's not accounting, it's like maybe commercial law or something, which I'm not really interested into. So it might be one of the modules which will make me actually fail to become a chartered accountant. So that is why I'm doing management accounting, because I know it will be based on the things that I love, the things that will, when the challenge comes, I will have the eagerness to actually conquer the challenge. So that is why.
Interesting, Andrew. Are you ready for your challenge?
Oh yes, I am.
That's good, man. Basically, what we're going to do today is we're going to show you how a factory works, how a specific product is manufactured. As you know, at a specific client, they are manufacturing signs for large corporate companies, like those signs that you see at the garages. They manufacture those signs. So we're going to expose you a bit on the costing, how it's calculated, how it flows through in the system. Let me just draw a picture for you. So let's say that is the factory. Okay, so then in the factory we'll have a couple of machines. Okay, the machines does not work by themselves, so we'll have some laborers here. Okay, and then in the production process there will be raw material. It will be entered into the production process. So to calculate the cost there, it's quite easy. You can vouch that to the supporting documents or the invoices. Then we need to have a look what is standard hours for the laborer to manufacture those signs, and then at the end you'll be able to also see the finished product, and then we'll also discuss the overhead allocation at the end of the process.
Let's say, for example, you're designing the word Andrew, for example. Are you gonna calculate the cost of production for the whole word Andrew, or only one letter A or N?
Yeah, it's basically calculated for the entire project.
Okay.
So if we get a project from a specific client, it could be done on a national basis. Then we would calculate the cost for a specific client on a national basis, and we just take the average cost. Let's go to the factory and get your hands dirty.
Okay.
My first impressions of Andrew was positive. It looked like he did proper research on the career that he's pursuing. It looks like he takes his studies seriously. Julian.
Hi, Henico.
Hi,
How are you?
Good,
I've
good.
been waiting for you.
This is Andrew.
Andrew, how are you doing?
Yeah, it's the
young man that you told me about.
Yes, it's
Excellent.
the challenge. So you're gonna take him through the factory and show him further.
That's
So
right.
Andrew, I'm gonna leave you in the capable hands of Julian.
Okay.
Right.
Yes. See you
Cheers.
later. You're going
Bye.
up to the boardroom.
Yes.
I've got the notepad and a pen for you so that you can take all the notes. And then I'll show you the sign, the one that you're going to be costing. Okay. So let's go this way and I'll show you. So this is just where it's cut.
This part is only where it's cut, that's all.
Only where it's cut.
Okay.
But it's precision cutting that is from a design file.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. So it depends on which sign you're producing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you cut the aluminium based on whatever side you're designing.
That's right, Andrew. All the cut files that's done on these machines are generated on computer by the design team. So everything is precise. The machines run basically on a computer program.
So in terms of the time, this is allocated for that particular sign. Or like how do you come about it, the time?
The running time of the machine is based on about 3 minutes per meter. And that sets up that includes a setup time as well. So the machine, the actual running time of the machine, the space that is taken up in the factory, and the operator. All of that is part of the costing of getting the sign done.
I am feeling overwhelmed at the moment because I'm not sure if I'm asking the right questions to my facilitator and not sure if my coach will be impressed with my findings and recommendations at the end of the challenge.
I mean, if you look at all the other signs, it's from the smallest little door sign all the way to massive structures. I hope that you're now going to take this information and that you'll be able to accurately cost your sign. My impression of Andrew is a young, enthusiastic young man. He's very knowledgeable. He's like a sponge. He's absorbing quite a bit. And I know that with this information, he will definitely make a success of his studies.
Now that Andrew has seen the ins and outs of the factory, he needs to work out what each production step costs. Will he be able to also figure out where the company can make a saving? Andrew is busy crunching the numbers to help the company work out their production costs. And number-loving Andrew still has time to impress his coach. Let's find out.
My day was just amazing, awesome, educational, and what I loved most about my day was the opportunity to meet the CEO of the company and my coach who helped me to actually gather more information about becoming a management accountant and the practical part. And the most challenging thing I had to experience today was to actually listen to the production process and everything, because it was very much important for you to get all the information you need to compile the production cost statement. Afternoon, coach.
Hi Andrew, how was your day?
No, it was good, challenging, but also educational at the same time.
And the factory?
The factory, amazing. Yeah, it was just amazing. That's all I can say. I'm done with my challenge where I've done the cost production statement and also I've done some recommendation and also the national revenue and the profit of the national revenue. So the material costs are here as stated to say that we have the mild steel. Inside the mild steel we have the channel, the square tabling, the base plate and the gussets, where one of the channels is 250 rand, and then there were two channels used for this particular sign, Okay, and then we also have base plates, which were 3 and then were 200 each. Here is the structure in which I used and the quantities here as well. And then we also have the aluminium, the paint, the vinyl, and the consumables. After I've discovered the material cost, I went to do the labor cost, where I used the labor rate of 250 rands per hour. To say that for the design is they use 2 hours on this particular sign, and then we have the sheet metals, the CNL machine, the spray painting, vinyl, the quality control, and the assembly. And then after that, I have also the overhead, the water used, as we saw when they were on the final step of the vinyl, they used some water in order to make sure that the sign but it can last longer, and then when like it rains, it's water resistant and stuff like that, all these things. So the total manufacturing cost amounted to 10,000 rand. Then I added a markup of 50%, which amounted to 5,000, and having a selling price of 15,000 rand. And then I went on to calculate the national revenue if they decide to produce and manufacture 20 signs, which will give them 300,000 rand and a profit of 100,000 rands. Then I came up with recommendations regarding how they can reduce their costs and actually maximize their profits. To say that the first thing, they can reduce their time on a design, because it's stipulated here they spend about 2 hours on one design. To say that this particular design, if maybe they work together, because apparently each and every particular designer works alone, because they have different companies in which they are designated to design these particular signs. So if they come together and design one, and then maybe that might reduce the time they have. And then they can also do more market research and more market advertising and so forth by going to malls or business or corporate functions, and also advertise on TV. And then they must also have a vision of being a global corporation. To say that now they're not only designated only in South Africa, but also outside South Africa.
You mentioned that they need to advertise more on television, but don't you think the better way to advertise these days are more through social media like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn?
I agree with you in terms of social media being a better advertising, but also you must look at which market are we trying to attract. So we're trying to attract business people. So business people, they don't spend a lot of time on social media. Maybe if they spend time on the news, maybe you can say, yeah, but on TV they do, they watch maybe on television, to say that we advertise on the news, the daily news, or this well-known soapies, because that's the type of market we're trying to attract.
My overall impression of Andrew is positive, although he's still very young, only in his first year of study at university. He was able to successfully complete this assignment. He definitely understands how costing works. How would you feel about the fact that a company would like to offer you an apprenticeship?
Wow, yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. Yeah, thank you very much for that opportunity. I'll make sure I work to the best of my abilities and make you guys proud. The point where I felt like I'm nailing this challenge was when Nekira, the production cost statement, because it didn't even take a lot of time to do it. Just like 5 to 10 minutes I was done with the production cost statements and the recommendations at that time. So I was like, yeah, no, this is in my blood. This is what I want to do.